Here we go. And action.
Would you guys believe me if I told y'all I was swimming at the lake one time with my friends and I got chased by an alligator? I was just swimming with my friends, just hanging out, had my goggles on and everything, and I decided to swim down to the bottom of the lake just to see if I could. I went all the way down, just searching around, seeing if I could find a cool rock or something, and there she was. It's a huge mother alligator. I don't know what she was doing down there, just hanging out, just having fun. And I swam as fast as I could all the way to the surface. My ears popped and everything from the pressure changes. And I yelled to my friends, "There's a gator, there's a gator! We need to get out!" And they didn't believe me. They thought I was just playing a joke, just watching me freak out in the water. And then, whoosh! The gator comes right out of the surface and just starts chasing all of us. So we freak out. We're swimming as fast as we can up to the shore. We jump on the shore, just go right into the house. And I don't know why, but we locked the door like the gator was just going to open it. But we watched out those windows, seeing what the gator would do, and she was waiting for us, just at the end of the shore, just circling around, waiting for us. She finally went by what seemed like hours. She just left. And we never jumped into that lake again. But even though, I think I could take her. I was just messing with my friends. I wasn't scared.
Okay. Good. Okay, take it one more time. Stand by. Stand by. Try not to lean forward so much.
Oh.
And, okay. Here we go. Here we go. And action.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I was chased by an alligator? I was hanging out with my friends at the lake and I decided to swim down to the bottom just to see if I could. Put my goggles on and everything. And as soon as I hit the bottom, I saw her. This huge mama alligator. I don't know what she was doing down there. Just having a good old time, I guess. And when I saw her, I freaked out. I just jumped right off the surface and went straight to the top. And I yelled to my friends, "There's a gator, there's a gator!" They didn't believe me. They thought I was just playing a joke. And they just wouldn't listen. They thought I was just freaking out for nothing. And then out of nowhere, whoosh, there she is. Jumps right out of the surface. And all of my friends, we freak out. We swim as fast as we can to the shore. We go right back inside, lock the door for some reason. We just watched her for hours. She just sat there waiting for us to come back. We never did. We never stepped foot in that lake again. But she finally left. Finally. I don't know, maybe to tell her other alligator friends that there's some delinquents in the neighborhood now. But to this day, I think I could take her, you know. I was just making my friends feel more comfortable. I could fight that gator.
Okay, good, good. Cheyenne, jump in. Everybody stay as still as you can. Then Wesley, whoever's going next, who wants to go next? Wesley, so turn your microphone off. And Cheyenne, go ahead and turn your microphone on. So now that we're in the zone, we're just going to do 2 in a row, everybody. Just bang, bang. And you guys kind of know all the general sort of notes I'm giving people. So here we go, here we go. And action.
It's very odd about prayer. I don't just
Real
quit
quick,
praying.
hide that mic though, Johnny. We don't want to see it.
Cheyenne, can you work for
Quick
me?
as we can, guys.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it does. It looks okay. Okay, it looks okay. Good, good, good. Going in from the top and action.
It's very odd about prayer. I don't just quit praying, you know. At this point, I have 30-some years invested in praying, right? One day when I look up at the sky and see the angels singing and the sky breaks, I made a mistake.
That's okay. No,
Hey,
no
got
no
like-
matter what you do, it's beautiful.
Oh.
I think you're going to regret
Okay.
stopping yourself. Okay, here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. Go ahead and do me a favor, Johnny.
Clap.
And action.
It's very odd about prayer. I don't just quit praying, you know. At this point, I have 30 some years invested in praying, right? One day when I look up and see the angel choir singing and I hear the angel choir singing, I figure, then I'll shout, praise God. But you know what? Down through all these years, I've kept on praying. But here's the paradox. Jesus preached forgiveness, right? But you know what? I can never forgive Mom for causing me to make a solemn promise to God that I just wasn't strong enough to keep. Damn her. I gave up everything for her. And now I just feel like a broken piece of shit.
Wow, really nice, Johnny. Let's just take one more of those. Let's just take one more. And action.
It's very odd about prayer. I don't just quit praying, you know. At this point, I have 30 some years invested in praying, right? One day when I look up and see the sky split and the angel choir singing, I figure then I'll shout, praise God. But you know what? Down through all these years, I've kept on praying. But here's the paradox. Jesus preached forgiveness, right? But you know what? I can never forgive Mom for causing me to make a solemn promise to God that I just wasn't strong enough to keep. Damn her. I gave up everything for her. And now I just feel so broken.
Good. Really good, Johnny. Jump in and switch places, Wesley. You got your mic back up. Johnny, go ahead. It's a really good one, Johnny, by the way.
Thank you.
I like the first take the best. Johnny, go ahead and turn your microphone off and pass that to Cheyenne.
Okay.
Hi everyone,
Hi, Maya.
my name is Maya, and I was in an abusive relationship for about 4 years. You know, I always dreamed of finding someone who would accept me and love me for me, and I'm sure a lot of you can say the same. And I thought I had finally found that person in Lilith. In the beginning, she was amazing. She was so beautiful and strong and kind. And she insisted on taking care of me, paying for everything, providing everything. And I thought it was a dream come true. And then, about 3 years in, everything changed. It was like nothing I did was good enough anymore. She became extremely violent, and she would get into these fits of rage and throw me around. And at this point, she had isolated me from all of my friends and family, so I was completely alone, and I felt like I had nowhere to turn. But eventually, I decided that enough was enough. I didn't deserve that. And so even though I was terrified of what she might do to me, I ran, and I never looked back. And now here I am, happy and single. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Maya.
Good. We're just going to do one last take. Try to really stay in, everybody. Try to really tap.
Y'all gotta wait for me to say my name.
Listen, don't do what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing. She's got an emotional monologue and you all just got loose. Don't do it to her. Don't do it to yourself. Stay in it. When I say stay in it, that just means stay in it. Here we go. Go to the emotional place. Here we go. And I don't mean to get sharp, guys, but just sunset. And action.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maya.
Hi, Maya.
I was in an abusive relationship
One more time,
for
one more
about.
time. And action.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Maya.
My name is Maya.
I'm
And I was in an abusive relationship for about 4 years. You know, I always dreamed of finding someone who would love and accept me for me. I'm sure a lot of you can say the same. And I thought I had finally found that person in Lilith. And she was so amazing in the beginning, you know. She was strong and beautiful and kind. And she insisted on taking care of me, paying for everything, providing everything. And I thought it was a dream come true. And then about 3 years in, everything changed. It was like nothing I did was good enough anymore. She would get really violent and throw me around. And at this point, she had isolated me from all of my friends and family, so I was completely alone. But eventually, I just decided that enough was enough, and I didn't deserve that. And so even though I was absolutely terrified of what she might do to me, I ran, and I never looked back. And now here I am, happy and single.
God's grace.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Maya.
Okay, good, good. Switch it out to whoever's going next and turn yours off. And then, okay, and action.
Okay, guys, we're gathered here today.
I'll take it one more time for you. Let's take it one more time. And action.
We're gathered here today because we cannot fail this exam. Okay? This psych class has been causing us so many problems. We've been here, we've been studying, we've made flashcards, we've pop read textbook pages, we've done everything we can think of, but we're still not to no avail. We're still not doing well. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to do great. We can still study. We can still do good. My brother came to me the other day. He's still in elementary school, and he's not doing well on his English. And he came to me, and he was like, "Will you come help me? I'm not doing very well." I said, "Of course," because he's seen me studying with y'all. And so I helped him. We did sentence structure, some of his little online things, and he came to me yesterday and he thanked me. He was like, "Thank you so much," because he's been doing better. And he's 11. We can do better.
Yes, we can.
Good, good. Take it again. Are you sure you want the bulky jacket on?
I can take it off if it looks weird.
I think it doesn't look weird. I might
I can wear it.
Hang tight. Everyone, guys, remember to bring your own jacket. John, you lay your jacket on the chair?
Can I have
Yeah,
it?
grab
Okay,
it.
good.
Please. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Man,
thank you.
I appreciate you guys have already gone sticking around for other people.
Keep it
so
warm
give it
for
an ambiance. Okay, Johnny, jump in there and then scoot forward as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks better. Is that mic kind of hidden still? I can't.
It's underneath this one, so.
Yeah, I can't really see. Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't really see. Okay, here we go. And action.
Guys, we're gathered here today because we cannot fail this exam. Okay? We've come here. We've done flashcards. We've done pop reading. We've done everything and to no avail. But it's going to be okay. We can still make it. We can still pass this midterm. My brother came to me the other day. He's only in elementary school, and he asked me to help him with his English because he's seen me come in and helping with y'all and us all working together.
Let's take that one more time.
Okay.
Just get in the zone. Get in the zone. That one felt a little off. We're just going to take it one more time. No pressure. We up and action. Stand by and action.
We're gathered here today because we cannot fail this exam, right?
Yeah.
We've done flashcards, we've done pop reading, and nothing's really helped, but we can do it. My brother came to me the other day and he asked me if I could help him with his English. And of course, I helped him. We did some sentence structure and online learning activities, and he came to me yesterday. He just came to thank me because he's been doing better. And he's 11. He's 11. We are full-grown college adults. We can do better. Just because we've been studying and it hasn't helped so far, this is the midterm. This is everything that we've been studying for. We can do it. We're going to pass it this time.
Good. Let's do one where there's even more joy. Fire it up even more. And do me a favor. Throw some eye lines to these two sets.
These two here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just watch out not going to the left, but definitely go to the front. And fire it up. Action.
Okay, guys. We've been studying all year long. Every test, every quiz. Not so great, even though we've been I'm going to go again.
One time. And action.
Okay, guys. We've been studying all year long. We've been doing flashcards, pop reading, to no avail. But we can still do it. We can still get this. My brother came to me the other day, and he asked me to help with his reading. And so we read his book, we did online assignments, and he came to me yesterday just to thank me because he was doing better. And he's 11. He's 11. We can do this, guys. We can pass this midterm. We can save our grade. That's why we're here. Let's bring the momentum back up. We got this.
Yeah.
Okay. And one last one. And action.
Okay, guys, we're gathered here today because we cannot fail this midterm. We've been practicing all year and to no avail. But my brother came to me the other day and he asked me to help with his English. And I helped him, of course. We did some sentence structure. We did some online reading. And he came to me yesterday after he got home from school just to thank me. And you know, that says a lot because he's 11. He's 11. We are full-grown college adults. We can pass this. We've been studying. Bring the momentum back up. We can do it.
Good. Good job. Good job. Switch it out.
So I was traveling to Florida a few weeks ago. And have you ever had a moment when you really needed to use the restroom and you decide just to wait till the next exit? Well, I had one of those scenarios. And I came to realization that there was no more exits for another 20 miles. I was pretty frightened if I was going to make it or not, so I decided to go a little over 100 miles an hour, you know, not safe. Well, I saw flashing lights behind me, and that's when I knew it was over for me. So, lesson learned, don't wait that long. Don't.
Okay. Good. Good. Let's take that one more time. And I'm going to have you scoot a little bit to the left. Scoot a little, or to your right. Okay, right about there, right about there. And here we go, here we go. And then lean a little to your right, Cheyenne.
So, I was traveling to Florida a few weeks ago. And have you ever had one of those moments where you really need to use the restroom and you decide not to? You can wait a little longer to the next exit. Well, I decided to do that, and I realized that there wasn't another exit for another 20 miles or so. So I had to decide if I was going to speed or pull over on the side of the road. I decided to speed, I was going a little over 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I wasn't safe. And just a few minutes while I was doing that, I saw flashing lights behind me. Yes. I knew in that moment I regretted everything I just did. And lesson learned, don't wait that long. Just take the exit.
Okay, good. Wes, I'm gonna have you guys switch places. You guys switch places, yeah. And then, Shane, can you switch back just a little bit to where you were, just in your chair? You don't even too much. Just a little bit more to your left, Shane. There we go. Okay, here we go. Very good. Awesome. Bring it in, guys. And 2 more after this. Here we go. And action.
So I was traveling a few weeks ago to Florida. And have you ever had one of those experiences where you needed to use the restroom and you decided to just take the next exit? Yeah, so I had one of those scenarios, and I realized that there wasn't another exit for another 20 miles. So in that moment, I had to decide whether if I was going to pull over or speed, and I chose speeding. I went a little over 100 miles an hour. Wasn't safe, but I got pulled over. Flashing lights behind me. My heart dropped. My stomach literally dropped. I almost, crap my pants, but it went away while the cop was there. I mean, yeah, it was not pleasant. But lesson learned, just take the exit. Don't wait that long. You'll regret it.
Good. Switch it up.
Oh, wait. Yes.
Go ahead and turn that mic on. Okay, that one's on. And Brooke, can you go ahead and turn that one off?
Hold on.
Turn it off.
I'll turn it off.
All right.
I'm healthy. It's 60.
There we go.
How old are you? I'm 69. My mom's boy.
All right. Here we go. And action.
So I've never really been one to tell my story to people just because it's not really their business, but my sponsor thought it would be a good idea for me to come here and talk to you guys and maybe lend a helping hand if I can. So you might not know, my name's Jim. I did go to rehab twice. The first time I made it about 7 hours and ended up running out the front door. Turns out wearing a hospital gown does not exclude you from public nudity, because I got a public nudity ticket right when I hit the main road. But that's not really important to this story, because it's really the reason why I went back. It started out 1-2 nights a week, just having fun with friends, and slowly that turned into 3 or 4, and drinks after work, and then drinks before work. And before I knew it, I kind of had a problem on my hands. And I always thought that, I'll fix it tomorrow. I could stop if I wanted to, I just don't want to. And then my uncle died. No kids, no wife, nothing but his 1-bedroom apartment. Out of the blue, just dropped dead. And it's from drinking and smoking. And my dad says Nothing happens unless you make it happen. You are the only person that can save yourself. No one's going to come help you out. So, I believe in all of you. I hope my story helped you.
Good. Just do it one more time. That was solid. Just go deeper and deeper into that feeling. And action.
So, I'm usually not one to share my story because it just never really comes up, and people have their own things going on in life. But my sponsor thought it would be a good idea if I came and talked to you guys and maybe give you a little inspiration. So you might not know, my name is Jim, and I did go to rehab twice. The first time I made it about 7 hours and ended up running out the front door wearing nothing but a hospital gown, which turns out you can get a public nudity ticket wearing one of those, because I got one right when I hit the main road. So it wasn't until the second time that I actually got the help I needed. And I always thought, I could stop when I want. I'll stop tomorrow. I'll stop tomorrow. I could stop if I wanted to, but it's not something I want to do right now. I'm having fun. I'm young. And problems come in all shapes and sizes, so just because you're not drinking every minute of every day doesn't mean that you don't have a little bit of a problem. And I was too blind to see that. So what really made me change was my uncle died. He dropped dead from drinking and smoking too much. And I think I thought he was invincible because he just never went anywhere, but that's kind of why I'm here. To tell you guys that the only time to start is today. And my dad always says nothing happens unless you make it happen. You're the only ones that can help yourselves. You're the only ones that can get yourselves through this. No one's going to come save you. But people like me, people like my sponsor, we're going to be here for you to help you along the way. So thank you for having me, and I hope I helped you a little bit.
Thank you. Good job. And action.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking. You're saying, man, Burl's cocky, huh? He acts like he grew up with a silver spoon. But let me tell you how I grew up, guys. I was a mama's boy. I stuttered. I got bullied. My mom was hard on me. You know what it's like? Feel like you're not loved? Why were people picking on me? Because I smiled all the time. Yes, I was broken like you, Johnny. So I got to a point that there wasn't a fight I didn't like. So that's why I act like a clown today. You pushed the wrong button. It's a whole different guy. I've told a lot of guys, you couldn't find a bill and jump off, you had to come funk with me. But I got over it, you know. The German philosopher that said, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So, I forgive you guys, because you don't really know me. So I got to a point I had an attitude. If you mess with me, it was trouble. There wasn't a fight I didn't like. I was broken like you, Johnny. Even though I didn't break my arm, my heart was broken. So over time, learning to overcome adversity, that made me so much better gave me a lot of confidence. And like the German philosopher said, if it doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger. So, I'm not mad at you guys. I got a lot of confidence. I've overcome a lot. So, whenever you need me, I'm here for you. Much love for you.